Physics of class 10, third chapter is geometrical optics. This is lecture number 1. So we will discuss about, first of all, what is geometrical optics. Now optics, the study of light or the study of behavior of light, is known as optics, and there are different branches of optics. The branch of optics in which we study creation of images is called geometrical optics. I think this definition is clear to you. Like when you use the lenses, when you use the mirror, so for different object images are formed. So this branch of optics, which focuses on creation of images, is known as geometrical optics. Now first topic that I am going to discuss over here after the definition of geometrical optics is reflection of light. So be careful, many students mix up these two topics, reflection and refraction. Don't mix up these two, so be careful. Reflection of light, this reflection means bounce back. Reflection means bounce back. So look at the definition. This is the incident ray, a ray of light. This is mirror. You know, one side of the mirror is reflecting, and on other side or back side of the mirror there is a metallic core. So that's why I have shown these lines over here, that this side is reflecting, to this side no image can be formed. So over here this is air, this is one medium. What is it? Medium. Air is one medium, mirror is another medium. So look at here, light from one medium strikes the surface of another medium. That means light comes in air and strikes this mirror and is bounced back. This phenomena is known as reflection of light. I repeat, when light traveling in one medium strikes another medium and is bounced back, this phenomenon is known as reflection of light. Now be careful, I am going to discuss about laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection, two laws. What are the laws? Before the laws, try to understand it. Air and mirror, two mediums, then incident ray, reflected ray. We put the protector over here, and at 90 degree you will draw this line. We call it normal. This is normal. Now first law is incident ray, reflected ray and normal all lie on the same plane. Alright, incident ray, reflected ray and normal all lie on the same plane. Now second law. Before second law, look at here, this is incident ray, this is normal. Angle between incident ray and normal is known as angle of incidence. I represented by I. Similarly, angle between reflected ray and normal, this is known as angle of reflection. So angle of incidence is always equals to angle of reflection. These are the two laws of reflection. Now coming to refraction, I have again shown two mediums over here. One is air and other is glass. This is a piece of a glass I have shown over here. This is not mirror. Remember, mirror is a reflecting object and glass is refracting object. We discussed what is refraction. Now when a ray of light from one medium, now it will strike to the surface. Will it bounce back? No, maybe a part of it. Maximum of it will enter into the glass. So, but what will happen? It will not go straight. It will a little bit bend like this one. So you may say entrance of light from one medium, entrance of light from one medium into another medium, or bending of light from one medium into another medium is known as refraction of light. Again we put the D over here, or a protector, and we take a normal over here. Now this is incident ray, this is normal, and this is refracted ray. So what will be the laws over here? G. Incident ray, normal, refracted ray all lie on the same plane. This is almost same as we have discussed in reflection of light. Now second law, try to understand. This is incident ray, this is normal, so this is angle of incidence, this is angle of refraction. Do you think angles are equal? No, a ray of light was coming and it was not coming straight, it's going to bend. It is bending towards the normal, so angle of refraction is smaller over here. Here angles are not equal. Then what is the situation over here? If I write it like this one, you know sine, cos and tangent. So second law will become in statement is the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction always remains constant. This is second law. So first law, incident ray, normal, refracted ray all lie on the same plane, and second law is the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction always remains constant. So two laws are completed. Next and last thing I am going to discuss over here, we call it Snell's law. This is Snell's law, basically the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction always remains constant. This statement is known as Snell's law, and this n is known as refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. For example, here first medium is air, second medium is glass. So do the practice of these things and make the neat notes, and then in next video we will discuss more topics of geometrical optics. Thank you very much.